Hello students, now I am going to explain to you the skill of reinforcement. Now, the skill of reinforcement consists of 5 components: positive reinforcement, wrong response weakened or broken, providing lead or seeking further information, providing non-verbal reinforcement, and writing pupils' response on the board. I have selected the lesson Princess September from class 8 for demonstrating this particular skill. Let me start with positive reinforcement. The teacher asks the student, name the author of the story Princess September. A student replies, the author of the story Princess September is Somerset Maugham. The teacher shows the picture of Somerset Maugham and says, correct. The teacher also writes the name of the author on the board. Here. Next, the teacher asks, what was Princess September doing when she saw a little bird hop in? A student replies, Princess September was weeping alone one day in her room when she saw a little bird hop in. The teacher says, very good. Now the next component. Wrong response weakened or broken. Why did Princess September stop crying when the little bird sang? One student replies, Princess September stopped crying because she was happy to see the bird. The teacher says, you have tried well, but let me see if anyone else would like to answer or add anything to this. Another student answers, the bird song was so melodious that the music healed Princess September's grief and she stopped crying. The teacher says, excellent answer. The teacher also writes music and healing effect on the board. Now do you understand? The teacher tells the first student, now do you understand why your answer was not complete, was not correct? Why your friend's answer was more appropriate? Now we move on to providing lead or seeking further information. The teacher asks, why did Princess September think that the bird was much better off in the cage? A student replies, Princess September thought that the bird was much better off in the cage because it had a beautiful golden cage. The teacher says, yes. What else were the reasons? The same student replies, because it would be given 3 meals a day. The teacher says, and? The same student replies, because it would have nothing to worry about and would be able to sing to its heart's content. The teacher says, absolutely right. Now we move on to the 4th component, providing non-verbal reinforcement. The teacher asks, September felt her heart go thump-thump against her chest and she made up her mind to take no more risks. What kind of risks is the author talking about here? A student replies, the author is referring to the risk of keeping the bird free without a cage. The teacher nods her head to show her approval, as this is a non-verbal reinforcement. In the meanwhile, let me show you, this is a picture of Princess September. Now we move on to the 5th component, writing pupils' response on the board. Now the teacher asks, what moral do you learn from the lesson? A student replies, we learn that to love someone means to give him or her complete freedom. The teacher writes the same answer on the board. and also adds that freedom is everybody's right and writes the same on the board. The teacher says, yes, freedom is everybody's right. If we cage someone because we love him or her and want to possess him or her exclusively, then we take away his or her freedom and joy. If someone loves me, he or she will stay with me by his or her own will and discretion and not by force. The teacher writes the words freedom, trust and love on the board and shows the picture of depicting the moral, that is. Let's see a picture at the end. See here. Love means giving freedom. These are some beautiful quotes which says love can never possess. Love is giving freedom to the other. Love is an unconditional gift. It is not a bargain. No love without freedom, no freedom without love. When you realize the meaning of love, you give freedom to everything. These are also beautiful quotes which reflect the same theme as this story. So that is all for now. Thank you.